Chosen ones, listen closely. This is your moment. While your enemies think they've got you figured out, they're about to realize they're 10 steps behind. They believe they could corner you, outsmart you, and control you. But here's the truth. You've been playing a much higher game all along. Their frustration is proof that you are on a different level entirely. Today, I'm going to show you why their schemes are failing and why your light keeps rising, no matter how hard they try to bring you down. Stay tuned, because this message is for you. Chosen ones, let's dive deeper into why your enemies are so triggered, so frustrated by your rise. You see, from the moment you stepped into your power, you've operated on a completely different frequency. There's something within you that they just can't figure out, something about your energy, your spirit, that doesn't fit into the neat little boxes they've used to trap others. These people, whether they're former friends, co-workers, or even family, thought they could predict your moves. They believed that if they could just push the right buttons, they could break you, control you, or at least slow you down. But you're not like anyone they've dealt with before. You don't bend, and you certainly don't break. You see through the illusions they try to cast, and that's what has them so rattled. Let me explain something. Your enemies thrive on predictability. They've spent years perfecting the art of manipulation, learning how to twist situations and emotions to their advantage. They assume that everyone reacts in the same way, that when pressure mounts, people fold. They're used to getting results. They're used to seeing people crumble under their tactics of control, fear, and deceit. But then you came along. From the very beginning, you've been different. You've always been able to sense when something wasn't right, when someone was trying to play a game with you. Your intuition is sharp, so sharp that it picks up on things before they even happen. While they're setting up their schemes, you've already seen the bigger picture. You can read people's intentions like an open book, and that ability makes you impossible to manipulate. So when these enemies come for you, thinking they can treat you like everyone else, they get a rude awakening. Every attempt they make to confuse or mislead you only backfires. Every trap they set, you avoid with ease. This frustrates them because they don't understand how you keep slipping through their fingers. They're so used to winning these games, so used to manipulating people's emotions and actions, that when they see you rise above it all, they feel powerless. But here's where it gets even more profound. It's not just that you're smarter or more intuitive than them, although that's certainly true. It's that you're walking in your divine purpose. You are chosen. You've been given a path that's guided by something much higher than their schemes, something far more powerful than any trap they could ever set. You're not just reacting to the world around you, you're co-creating with the universe. You're in sync with your destiny, and that's something they can never touch. Think about this for a moment. While your enemies are playing checkers, you're playing chess, 10 moves ahead, always thinking steps beyond the present moment. They might think they've set a clever trap for you, but you've already seen the outcome before they even begin. They're not on your level, and that's what terrifies them. They can't control someone who sees through their every move. Let me give you an example. Have you ever noticed how some people try to act like your friend, like they're supporting you, but deep down, they're envious of your success? They smile in your face, but behind that smile is jealousy and bitterness. These people think they're clever. They believe they can stay close enough to you to benefit from your energy while secretly hoping for your downfall. But here's the thing. Your spirit recognizes theirs. You can feel when someone's energy is off. You can sense when someone isn't genuine, even if they haven't shown their true colors yet. And because you're always 10 steps ahead, you know how to move with wisdom. You don't let these fake friends get too close. You keep your circle tight, filled with people who genuinely want to see you succeed. This ability to read people, to understand their true motives, is a gift, and it's a gift that not everyone has. Your enemies are triggered because they don't understand how you always manage to stay one step ahead of their games. They can't fathom how you keep rising, how you keep succeeding, even when they're doing everything in their power to bring you down. But chosen ones, the reason you're so far ahead is because your wisdom comes from a higher source. You're tapped into something divine, something that guides your every step. You don't make decisions based on fear or ego like they do. You move with purpose, with intention, and that's what sets you apart. When you walk in alignment with your higher self, nothing can stop you. No amount of manipulation, no amount of deception can hold you back. Your enemies thought they could outsmart you, but what they didn't realize is that you're not playing the same game as them. While they're focused on petty schemes and small victories, you're focused on your destiny. You're focused on your calling, on making a positive impact in the world. And that's why they can't keep up with you. They don't have the same vision you do. They're stuck in a cycle of trying to bring others down, trying to control situations that are ultimately out of their hands. But you're different. You don't get distracted by the noise. You stay focused on your path, and that frustrates them to no end. They can't stand the fact that you're thriving while they're still stuck in their own web of deceit. Chosen ones, the reason your enemies are so triggered is because your success shines a light on their failures. Your strength highlights their weaknesses. Your resilience reminds them of their own insecurities, and instead of facing their own shortcomings, they project their frustration onto you. But that's not your burden to carry. Their jealousy, their envy, their anger, it has nothing to do with you. It's a reflection of their own inner turmoil. Let's talk about why this keeps happening. The reality is that when you operate at a higher frequency, you become a mirror for others. Your light reflects back to them what they've been trying to avoid within themselves. When they see you walking in your purpose, when they see you rising above every challenge, they're forced to confront the fact that they haven't done the inner work. They haven't faced their own fears, their own insecurities. And instead of doing the work to elevate themselves, they try to tear you down to their level. But here's the thing, chosen ones. You can't be dragged down. No matter how hard they try, no matter how many traps they set, you are destined to rise. You're not here to play small. You're here to fulfill a greater purpose, to step into your power fully. And that's why their efforts to stop you will always fail. Your enemies can't handle the fact that you're not easily shaken. They're used to people folding under pressure, but you thrive under pressure. When they try to test you, to push you to your limits, they're shocked to see that you only grow stronger. Your resilience, your ability to keep moving forward no matter what, is something they can't comprehend. They don't understand how you can take every challenge, every setback, and use it as fuel for your next level. And let me tell you something even more powerful. Every time they try to bring you down, they're only setting you up for a greater rise. The universe works in mysterious ways, and what your enemies don't realize is that their attempts to stop you are actually propelling you forward. Every obstacle they place in your path is an opportunity for you to grow, to learn, to evolve. And that's why you're always 10 steps ahead, because you're not playing their game. You're on a higher path, guided by a higher purpose. These people who are so triggered by your success, they don't understand that their power over you is an illusion. They think they can control you, manipulate you, but the truth is they've already lost. The moment they tried to bring you down, they set themselves up for failure. Why? Because you are divinely protected. You are chosen. And when you are walking in your purpose, nothing and no one can stop you. Now, I know there are times when it feels like the pressure is too much. There are moments when you wonder why these people keep coming for you, why they can't just leave you alone. But chosen ones, I want you to understand something crucial. The reason they keep coming is because they see your potential. They see the greatness within you, even if they would never admit it. They're threatened by your light because they know that once you fully step into your power, they can't touch you. And that's exactly what's happening. You are stepping into your power, chosen ones. With every challenge, with every test, you are rising higher and higher. You are becoming the person you were always meant to be, and your enemies can't stand it. But their frustration, their anger, it's not your concern. Let them be triggered. Let them be upset. Because while they're busy trying to bring you down, you're busy building your legacy. Your enemies might be 10 steps behind, but they'll never catch up. Because you're not stopping, you're not slowing down. You're moving forward with purpose, with clarity, and with a vision that they can't even begin to comprehend.